In a single night, Rome was nearly lost to fire, a city on the brink of destruction. But from these ashes rose an empire unlike any other. How did Rome transform from chaos to an epic civilization? Stay with us to uncover the remarkable journey of resilience and power. Our journey begins in a pastoral landscape on the Tiber River. According to legend, the city of Rome was founded in 753 BC by Romulus and Remus, twins raised by a she-wolf. The story unfolds with the brothers saved from certain death, aspiring to build a city. Yet, destiny had a twist, a conflict that led to a brother's demise and Romulus ascending as Rome's first ruler. But let's contrast this legend with the whispers of history. The Rome we know wasn't born overnight from a single act of fraternal conflict. Archaeological clues paint a different picture, one of gradual growth from pastoral villages on Palatine Hill. Rome's true story is likely rooted in strategic geography and trade, evolving from a collection of huts to a unified city-state. It's a tale of survival, of merging cultures and tribes under the rich Italian sun. As we weave through the legends and the layers of Rome's past, we see a city whose beginnings are as epic as its empire. Stay with us as we delve deeper into this saga of survival, power, and the rise of an empire. After the overthrow of the Etruscan kings in 509 BC, Rome embarked on a bold new path, the formation of the Roman Republic. This wasn't just a change in leadership, it was a revolutionary shift in how a society could be governed. Imagine, for the first time, power in the hands of elected officials, not monarchs, a true republic. But Rome's story is not just about the elite, it's also a tale of the common people, the plebeians. Initially sidelined, the plebeians fought for their rights, leading to the conflict of the orders. This struggle reshaped Rome, giving birth to new political structures that balanced power. Consider the 12 Tables, Rome's first code of law. These weren't just laws, they were the foundation of Roman justice, a system that even influences us today. This legal revolution, emerging from the patrician-plebeian conflict, was pivotal in Rome's journey to empire. Through this lens of conflict and resolution, the Roman Republic's story is not just one of political evolution, but a narrative of societal transformation, a story that laid the groundwork for Rome's expansion, setting the stage for the great empire it was destined to become. Rome's rise to power wasn't just about smart politics, it was equally about military might. Envision the Roman legions, a force unlike any other marching across lands and seas. Their discipline, training, and innovative warfare tactics were the engines of Rome's expansion. The conquest began close to home. Rome first unified the Italian peninsula, not just through brute force but also through strategic alliances and political marriages. Each conquest brought new resources, allies, and crucially, more soldiers for the legions. Then came the epic face-off with Carthage in the Punic Wars. These weren't just battles, they were showdowns that decided the fate of the Mediterranean. The legendary Hannibal's journey across the Alps was a testament to Carthaginian resilience, but ultimately, Rome's persistence and strategic acumen won. Rome's military prowess was about more than conquest, it was about integration. Conquered peoples were often granted Roman citizenship, weaving a tapestry of cultures under a single banner. This policy not only expanded Rome's territory, but also its influence and legacy. In essence, Rome's military expansion crafted a mosaic of the Mediterranean world, each piece reflecting Rome's power and also its ability to adapt and absorb various cultures. It's this blend of military strength and cultural integration that forged the Roman Empire. As Rome's dominance in Italy grew, its ambitions collided head-on with Carthage, a powerful city-state in North Africa. This clash of titans, known as the Punic Wars, was a series of 3 devastating conflicts that reshaped the Mediterranean world. The First Punic War erupted over control of Sicily, turning the Mediterranean into a battleground. Naval battles were pivotal, with Rome's innovative Corvus boarding device changing the course of maritime warfare. Rome's eventual victory gave it control over Sicily, Sardinia, and Corsica. The Second Punic War, however, brought Rome to the brink. Hannibal Barca of Carthage, in a daring move, crossed the Alps with his army and war elephants, bringing the war to Italy's doorstep. The legendary battles of Lake Trasimene and Cannae showcased Hannibal's military genius. Despite these setbacks, Rome, under leaders like Scipio Africanus, showcased its resilience. The decisive Battle of Zama not only marked the end of the Second Punic War, but also signaled the decline of Carthage and the rise of Rome as the dominant power in the Mediterranean. The Third Punic War was Rome's final blow to Carthage. In 146 BC, Rome besieged and utterly destroyed Carthage, ending the Punic Wars. The ruins of Carthage served as a stark reminder of Rome's military might and its unyielding quest for supremacy. The Punic Wars were more than just conflicts. They were the forging ground of the Roman Empire, an empire that would reign supreme for centuries. These wars not only shaped Rome's destiny, but also left a lasting imprint on military strategy and world history. The Roman Republic, a beacon of governance, was not immune to the winds of change. Enter Julius Caesar, a name that echoes through history as both a heroic leader and a harbinger of the end of the Republic. His rise to power marked a pivotal chapter in Rome's story. Caesar's military campaigns, particularly in Gaul, not only expanded Rome's frontiers but also elevated his status. His victories were grand, but it was his crossing of the Rubicon, a direct challenge to the Senate's authority, that set the stage for a dramatic shift in Rome's history. A struggle for power and control. This chaotic period underscored the fragility of the Republic and set the stage for the emergence of an entirely new system of governance, the Roman Empire. The assassination of Julius Caesar in 44 BC marked not just the demise of a leader, but the twilight of the Roman Republic itself. In the power vacuum that followed, Rome was engulfed in a series of civil wars, a tumultuous period that would eventually give birth to a new political order. Rising from this chaos was Caesar's adopted heir, Octavian, later known as Augustus. His defeat of Mark Antony and Cleopatra at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC was not just a military victory, but a turning point in Roman history. Augustus's ascent marked the end of the Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire. Augustus adeptly consolidated his power and laid the foundations for imperial rule. He embarked on a series of reforms, stabilizing the economy, reorganizing the military, and embarking on a massive building program. Rome was no longer a republic. It was now an empire, with Augustus as its first emperor. The era of the Roman Empire heralded a period of relative peace and stability known as the Pax Romana. It was a golden age of cultural and architectural achievement, where the arts, law, and governance flourished under imperial patronage. The birth of the Roman Empire marked a significant shift in the course of history. It was an era that witnessed the transformation of Rome from a city-state embroiled in internal conflicts to a formidable empire that would leave a lasting legacy on the world. The Roman Empire was not just a political and military powerhouse. It was also a hub of technological and architectural innovation. Imagine the grandeur of Roman architecture, the aqueducts, roads, and majestic buildings that not only symbolized the empire's might, but also showcased its engineering prowess. One of the most remarkable feats was the construction of aqueducts. These engineering masterpieces transported water over vast distances, using only gravity. They were the lifelines of cities, supplying fresh water for public baths, fountains, and households. Rome's road network was another testament to its engineering skills. Spanning over 250,000 miles, these roads connected the far reaches of the empire, facilitating trade, military movements, and communication. The saying, "all roads lead to Rome," wasn't just a metaphor. It was a reality of Roman ingenuity. The Colosseum, a symbol of Rome's architectural might, was not just a venue for entertainment. It was an architectural marvel, capable of seating tens of thousands of spectators, equipped with advanced stage mechanisms, and a testament to Rome's architectural ingenuity. They laid the foundations for modern engineering and architecture. The Roman Empire's influence extended far beyond its military conquests and architectural feats. It profoundly impacted Western culture, law, and governance, leaving a legacy that resonates to this day. The empire was a melting pot of cultures, and this diversity enriched Roman art, literature, and philosophy. Roman law, a cornerstone of their societal structure, laid the groundwork for modern legal systems. The principles of Roman law, such as the rights of individuals, the concept of private property, and legal representation, are still echoed in today's legal doctrines. Latin, the language of Rome, became the lingua franca of the Western world. Its influence is evident in the Romance languages and the extensive use of Latin terminology in various fields like medicine, law, and science. Moreover, Rome's religious and philosophical ideas, particularly after the adoption of Christianity, shaped Western religious thought and practices. The transition from a polytheistic society to a predominantly Christian one marked a significant shift in religious and cultural norms. The Roman Empire may have fallen, but its cultural and legal contributions continue to shape our world. From language to law, from art to philosophy, Rome's legacy is an enduring testament to its once unchallenged dominion. As with all great empires, Rome's dominion was not to last forever. The decline and fall of the Roman Empire is a story of internal strife, economic troubles, and relentless pressure from external forces. This period marks a poignant chapter in the annals of history, signaling the end of an era. The causes of Rome's decline were multifaceted. Political instability and corruption eroded the government's effectiveness. Economic hardships, exacerbated by over-reliance on slave labor and a widening gap between the rich and poor, weakened the societal structure. The empire's vast borders became increasingly difficult to defend against barbarian invasions. The Visigoths, Vandals, and other tribes chipped away at Rome's outer territories, culminating in the sack of Rome itself. Simultaneously, the empire faced internal fragmentation, eventually splitting into the Western and Eastern Roman empires. While the Eastern Empire, known as Byzantium, continued for another millennium, the Western Roman Empire could not withstand the pressures. The fall of the Western Roman Empire in 476 AD to the Germanic chieftain Odoacer marked the end of ancient Rome. But the legacy of the Roman Empire continued, its cultural, legal, and political influences echoing through the Middle Ages into the modern world. As we conclude our exploration, we reflect on the Roman Empire's immense impact on the world. From a humble village to a vast empire, Rome's legacy is a story of human ambition, resilience, and the perpetual quest for greatness. Thank you for joining us on History's Unfolded. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.